they're not buying equipment. They're not buying visits. They're buying the results that that's going to give them in the quality of life.
And I think one of the things that Dr. Lewis is a master at when I've heard him speak on this in the past is really making, a lot of times we're establishing two separate things, that here's your problems that we found during our test, and over here is how it's affecting your life, and you need to make those the same problem. So if you notice when Dr. Lewis was going through it, he's like, well, what's life like at severe? He's not saying how do your feet feel when you're in the severe. He's like, what is life like in the severe? And they're associating, I can't sleep through the night because I'm severe. I can't play with my grandkids because I'm severe. And so that's really the key as Dr. Lewis goes through this, is the exam findings have to correlate with what they can't do. They can't be two separate entities, if that makes any sense. So now that we've gone through the findings, they realize this is why I don't have the life I want. This is why I'm not experiencing the joy that I want in life. How do you transition that into the care plan and still kind of keeping them with you, keeping the emotion high?
So after I get done, it's just a continue. Now, obviously, I'm kind of teaching through this, so it's taking a while, but all this is really from start to finish is like 15 minutes. So it really doesn't take that long, but I'm just breaking it down like game film, so to speak. So we just roll right from that. So basically, John, after they've told me what life is like, where they want it to be, what happens if they don't do the right things or they don't do anything at all, they read that statement that it could be 12 to 18 months or whatever it is. So I put a care plan together for you, John, that if you follow it, and that's the key, you got to follow it, right? Because what do you think happens if you don't? If you follow it, I expect fantastic results. So I'm going to break it down. I'm going to go through the report and I'll just ask you a couple questions along the way. So then I pull the care plan out, and it's just really just simply showing them a schedule of visits, and then what they're going to do during the course of those office visits, unless it's just a completely home care model, and then what they're going to do at home. But the most important thing is attaching. So that's why Dr. Kingsbury last time on day one, that's why it's so important to get as many little nuggets as you can about how it affects their overall life, because you want to attach as many of your therapies, because remember, they're not buying equipment. They're not buying visits. They're buying the results that that's going to give them in the quality of life that they're searching for.